Chapman is a little town in Dickinson County, Kansas. According to the Chapman Area Preservation Society, before the first settlers arrived, the area was a grassland prairie populated by various Native American tribes such as the Kaw, Delaware, Pawnee, Sacs, Potawatomi, and Fox. Settlers first arrived near Chapman in the late 1850s. George Freeman settled near present-day Chapman, 4 miles north of it, in 1855, and in 1857, John Irwin and Michael Hunt settled on land that is 1 mile north of the present-day town. The Irwin home was a beacon of hospitality for early pioneers, and Mr. Irwin even became the first postmaster of the town. The early settlers lived off of buffalo meat, prairie chickens, rabbits, deer, and wild turkey. The first crops were sown in 1858, when John Irwin planted sod corn and another settler began to plant wheat. The work was hard and done mostly by hand. The railroad came through Chapman in 1866. This really made the town start to boom. The town had also had the Butterfield stagecoach before that in 1865. As you enter the town, the sign says, "Welcome to Chapman." There are shamrocks bordering the sign. The script is in Kelly green. The first housing area that you see is called Irish Acres. On the side of the ball field, you'll see Chapman's mascot, Chappie, who looks an awful lot like a certain university's Fighting Irish mascot, but not enough for that university to sue our town anymore. Everything is a shade of Kelly green. Even inside Londine's, the local home and hardware store, where they have a little bit of everything, there's a wide selection of all things Irish, from St. Patrick's Day decorations to pottery to pictures, all things Irish in Londine's. Our middle school mascot, they're the leprechauns. Our pre-K are the wee lads and lasses. Our high school mascot, like the town, is the Irish. So, where did this all come from? One claim to fame for our small town of less than 1,400 people is that astronaut Joe Engle hails from Chapman, Kansas. Before the town was formally incorporated in 1872, the first church was built, starting in 1861 and finished in 1864. St. Patrick's Church served as a school for the entire district of Dickinson County. St. Patrick's Cemetery still stands today. Only a replica of the original church stands. The tornado of 2008 destroyed the old one. The replica was lovingly rebuilt, though. In the cemetery, the markers, the statues, the headstones, many of them say the origin of the person buried there. And for many, 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 the origins are Ireland. The founding families were predominantly Irish, and that's where we draw our inspiration for our town mascot and our Fighting Irish spirit. The Fighting Irish spirit has seen the town through many a disaster. There was a flood in 1869 that destroyed homes and ruined crops. The Chapman Creek, where the town draws its name, and the Smoky Hill River overflowed. In 1874, grasshoppers threatened the settlers. They ate all the crops. People starved. Prairie fires, buffalo herds, cyclones, all were dangerous to the settlers. Even now, we still have some of those same dangers. In 2008, a tornado touched down and decimated the small town. Over 60 houses were destroyed, and 80% of the structures in town received major damage. The schools were reduced to rubble. But the Chapman Irish don't quit. They rebuild and reinvest in the town.